People who are getting divorced are really only limited by their own creativity and how much they want to take control of the divorce process, because you have a lot of options here. Those options can include an uncontested divorce, mediated divorce, collaborative, and then what we know as a litigated divorce. So if we look at those four things, they're vastly different. The uncontested divorce means that you and your spouse agree on most things. You may have an attorney to come in and help you, or you may do it on your own, but that's a quick and relatively inexpensive way to get divorced. We also have something called mediation. Now that's when you might hire a third party to come in. Usually that's a lawyer, it doesn't have to be, but that person comes in and really works with the parties and helps them resolve all of their issues. And then if it's a lawyer, the lawyer will draw up their divorce documents. The advantages to that: it is much more inexpensive than a regular divorce. It's a lot faster and it's completely private because you're making all the decisions about your case, not a judge or some other third party. Relatively new to the scene is something called collaborative divorce. And that is, it's a more complicated type of divorce, and there's a whole video on our website about it. But generally speaking, the parties are building a container around their divorce. They're making the rules about what happens in the divorce. It happens when they say, how they say, and again, they're making all the decisions. So collaborative divorce is not for everyone, but it can be a really great option for people. The last option is what we all kind of see on TV, and that's when people just can't seem to get agreements about what's going on in their cases. It's called a litigated divorce. Even a litigated divorce is likely to end up in settlement, but a litigated divorce is when the parties go to court and they have a judge or even some other third party making decisions. That should really be the kind of final option for people in divorce. Now, this is why it is so important for people to understand all of their options. It's why we shoot all of these videos and our attorneys talk about all these things, because it is so important to understand what type of divorce you might have before you ever consider sitting down and talking to a lawyer about your divorce case.